dull day ahead, but largely dry for many of us. We'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. Good morning to you. Another day, the same old weather. High pressure stays with us. At least it's dry and it means it's usable weather for being outside. A weather front moves through tonight into tomorrow, bringing a brief spell of rain, and some make progress into the weekend through northern areas, but the outlook remains largely dry and also remains pretty cloudy. So overcast grey skies yet again this morning, and it will feel cold. Now, normally when we have cloud, I talk about how that keeps in the heat, acting like a blanket, stopping those temperatures falling too far. But despite the cloud through England and Wales, temperatures hovering just a degree or two above freezing. For some, there's a patchy frost. So it is chilly to start through England and Wales, but milder to start for Scotland and Northern Ireland. As we head through the day, limited amounts of brightness, but I think perhaps a few more breaks developing through Northern Ireland, a few more breaks through the central belt and northeastern areas of Scotland, and a milder feed of air here, 7 to 11 degrees. But further south, 3 or 4, those temperatures really struggling. We keep with the cloudy skies overnight tonight. A weather front battles in the north, bringing just a little bit of rain. Good morning to you, and for those who don't know, I'm wearing my tartan today to mark Burns Night, because today is Scotland's most famous poet, Robert Burns' birthday, and he would have been 262 today. There'll be huge celebrations up and down the country, particularly in Scotland, with their toast to the haggis as well. Now, weather-wise, let me tell you, no major changes. These grey leaden skies have been with us for a week now, and they are staying with us for the rest of this week, for the most part, because high pressure sits close by. It's like a force field. It stops weather fronts from moving through. It stops the cloud, the wind and the rain. Some they make progress as it changes its location. It sits more towards the southwest by the end of the week, but that brings a change in wind direction when things look set to turn colder. But for today, like the last few, it's cloudy, it's largely dry, but we still have rain for the northwest of Scotland, where it actually feels still fairly cold. First thing this morning, temperatures are hovering around about freezing, so a patchy frost through England and Wales first thing this morning. Grey, grim, overcast skies here. But as we head through the day, there will be some brightness, chiefly through eastern areas of Wales, parts of the East Midlands, North East England, central belt of Scotland, Northern Ireland, a bit more sunshine than the last few days, but feeling chilly under those cloudy grey skies. Overnight tonight, we keep it cloudy, overcast, and then we see a weather front moving from the northwest tomorrow, bringing a little bit of rain. Good morning to you. Today's weather, much as it's been in the last few days, cloudy and grey. Overcast skies greet most of us yet again. It's largely dry, but we have some thicker cloud rain for the northwest of Scotland, and it feels cold this morning. Normally I talk about the cloud acting like a blanket, keeping in the heat, but despite it being cloudy through large parts of England and Wales, there is a patchy frost and temperatures are hovering just a few degrees above freezing. So a chilly start here, but much milder, like 8 or 9 degrees to start for some parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. Through the day today, much like yesterday, it stays overcast and grey. Those temperatures really struggling, just 2 or 3 degrees at best for central and eastern parts of England, but with some brightness for central belt of Scotland, Northern Ireland, the northeast of Scotland. We could get to 10 or 11 degrees. Now, as we head through this evening and overnight tonight, there are no major changes. We keep the cloud through southern areas. A few gaps means a touch of frost, maybe some mist and fog returning, particularly hill fog through parts of Wales and northern England. A few clear spells, temperatures drop away before a weather front moves into the northwest, bringing some rain tomorrow. Yes, appropriately dressed in my tartan for Burns Night. Now, there are no weather warnings in force here in the UK, but in Florida, they have just issued a very bizarre weather warning. A falling iguana warning is actually a thing. It is so cold. There is a cold plunge across Florida. It's colder here than it is in the Arctic, and it's so cold that at 4 degrees Celsius, iguanas' bodies shut down and then they fall out of trees. So they're warning people that they'll see iguanas falling to the ground. Leave them, don't worry about it, it'll soon warm up, and then they'll just scurry off. So yes, falling iguanas is the warning in the forecast in Florida for today. But for us, it's pretty benign. It's just dull, grey, cloudy like it's been for days now. There's a little bit of sunshine across the far northwest and glimmers of brightness here and there. But this is how it looks first thing this morning. Overcast. Temperatures have fallen to freezing just below for some parts, with a touch of frost around, some hill fog around as well. But really, it's just these grey, grim skies that continue. For Scotland and Northern Ireland, the promise of a bit of sunshine. Those brighter skies means higher temperatures, 7 to 10 degrees. Further south, we struggle at 3 or 4 at best. And we do it all over again tonight. Overcast, grey, leaden skies, a lot of hill fog, a few clear spells, giving a touch of frost. Tomorrow, a repeat performance, but then later on, some rain moves in the northwest later.